Hello everyone, welcome to Tactical Safety. Today we're going to talk about the Glock 45. I've done a review on this gun before when I first got it, but now I'm going to do a review on the Holosun SCS MOS. Stay tuned. This firearm is unloaded. It's not chambered either, because the first rule of gun safety is when handling firearms, ensure that they are unloaded and pointed in the safe direction. So when you look at this, the SCS is the best thing that Holosun's ever done for Glock, because they also make these for Smith & Wesson. They make them for Walther. They make them for I believe the HK VP9. They make them for several weapons. All the Glock slides, the MOS, you got to use the Glock adapters. Now, all their firearms come with the adapter plates, but then you're adding like about almost a quarter of an inch to the height of this. So then, I used to have a Holosun 407C on this. Glad I took it off, because then it rendered the iron sights useless. Couldn't co-witness at all. Now, Glock factory sights, they're not the best, but I have no complaints about them. They served me well for the last 25, 26 years or so. So the SCS, what it does, it mounts the optic directly on the slide, thus giving you a much lower footprint, and you can co-witness your iron sights. You don't have to have suppressor height sights. And also with this, you look at the attention to detail, you see how they made the serrations match with the slide serrations. And it has a single button on it. And the reason why the SCS is so short is because it has an internal rechargeable battery. It's rechargeable by solar power, which is sunlight, or ambient lighting, which is in your room, artificial lighting. And the battery life, they don't list. It doesn't have a time frame. It can probably go at least 5-6 years with ambient light charging, at least that. So with this, it has a single button on it. You see it has this little solar grid on top of it right here. And it has a single button. You can adjust height, as well as you can adjust this up and down, as well as left to right. So we're going to see if it needs adjusting at all. And this has a single button on it. You hold it for a few seconds, then you get to go through the different reticles. So you can choose, it's a green dot. So you can choose either the green dot by itself, or the green dot inside of the green circle, or you can choose the circle by itself. And you can choose the dimness. It also has an auto dimming. Also, like all the other Holosuns, it has shake on technology as well as auto off, which means it'll turn itself off when it's a period of inactivity, and it'll turn itself on when it detects the slightest bit of movement, which is what you want. You never want one that you got to switch on and off manually. Those are trash. Those belong in the trash. So let's go to the range. Try this out, shall we?
Your turn, you try.
Didn't even need to adjust the red dot at all. It was dead on. And it was right at about probably 10 yards or so. So, like I said, the Holosun SCS, it's a great optic. You cannot go wrong with this at all. You need to pick up one. They're a bit pricey, but they're well worth it. Street price on these is about $350. When they first came out a couple years ago, they were right around $400. And then now the price is about $350. But you can find them used a lot cheaper. Just make sure it hasn't been banged up. Make sure the glass isn't broken. Make sure the button isn't damaged. I said at the very beginning of the video, 17 plus 19 equals 45. Meaning that this has the 17 size grip, full size grip, with the 19 size slide, which is the mid-size slide. So it's got a reduced sight radius, but it's great for concealed carry. I mean, excellent for concealed carry. So, can't go wrong with this. Some people don't like Glocks because they complain of the triggers and they complain of the grip angle. I don't have a problem with either. The triggers, they are certainly not the best out of the box at all. A lot of people get the Apex performance triggers, which are by leaps and bounds a better trigger, but it's going to cost you $225, $250, somewhere around there. But like I said, I've been shooting Glocks for years and I've gotten used to the triggers. Also, I'm used to the grip angle. So a lot of people that haven't shot Glocks, especially people that are used to 1911s, those people take a long time to get accustomed to the Glock grip and everything, because of the fact that when you have a red dot optic on a Glock, then you have to, for me it's muscle memory, but the average person is used to a 1911, they're going to be holding the gun like this, and then they won't be able to see the red dot at all. They will not be able to see the reticle. So with Glocks, because of the grip angle, you got to like kind of tilt it down slightly, and then you can see that reticle just perfect. But like I said, if you're not used to that, that's something that you get used to, or you just get a different firearm. Choice is yours. But I love the Glock 45, and it's a great weapon. Also, I don't know much about the V series Glocks, because as you know, they've discontinued all the Gen 3, 4, and 5 Glocks, which is a shame. But that's what they've done. And the V series, they haven't made them optics ready yet. So we'll do a review on those when they come out, if I decide to get one. I probably won't get one of those, but we'll see, because I've pretty much got all the Glocks I want anyway. So with that, remember to stay armed, stay vigilant, and stay tactical. We'll see y'all next time.